having an awesome day so far. Today's tutorial, if you haven't already guessed, is a St. Patty's inspired dark green smoky eye. Perfect for clubbing or going to a St. Patrick's Day party, so I thought that'd be a really fun thing to do. Don't forget, at the end of this video, I will have a link to my outfit of what I'm wearing with this look. And I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Let's jump right in. Taking the Sigma eyeshadow base in Spy, I'll be applying that all over my lid. After that's on, I'm taking my Mineralise eyeshadow in Smutty Green from MAC, and I'm taking that onto a flat shader brush, and I'll be applying that all over my eye. Just pressing it on. This is such a pretty color. Once that's all on, I'm going to be taking my tapered blending brush and just lightly blending out the edges. Next, I'm taking my Naked 2 palette and I will be taking the matte black color Blackout, and I'll be putting it through my crease and outer V using a pencil brush. Make sure to tap off any excess and then go right into your outer V. And you'll drag it up into about halfway through your crease. If you're wanting a little bit lighter of a look, you could probably use a brownish color, but I want this to be more of a dark, sultry look, so I am grabbing for the black. Don't be hesitant to drag it across your lash line a little bit as well. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm going to just blend that in with that green. And make sure you do blend the edges really well. You want it to fade out. When applying and blending these darker shades, don't worry if there's a little bit of fallout or anything. That's why we haven't applied our concealer yet, so don't worry if anything drops underneath here. We'll deal with it after. Once it's blended out to your liking, go back again to your pencil brush, pick up a little bit more of the product, and just deepen up the outer V again. Like I've said before in videos, you do lose a lot of the intensity of color when you blend, so layering is key if you want to keep that darkness. And again, grab your blending brush and just make sure that those colors do blend out a little bit on the edges. Going back to my Smutty Green color from MAC, on my flat shader brush, I'm just going to make sure that I didn't lose any of the intensity in the middle of my lid while blending. So I'm just going to pat over that middle lid again. Taking the top color from my Color Revolution stack, this little green one right up here, I'm going to take that on a smaller flat shader brush, and if I can get it open, I am going to apply that just in the center and inner portion of my lid. So, pop this on here. And I'm going to keep it kind of close to the lash line. It's just going to lighten up that green just a tiny, tiny bit. Give it a little more dimension to my eyes. Taking my NYX Pencil in Seafoam Green, I'm going to be just going underneath my bottom lash, and I don't want it to go down too low underneath, but I do want a bit of base so I can stick some color on there. I'm only going to bring it about to there on my eye, just on that outer, kind of half outer 3/4. And I can take that on my waterline too for now, it doesn't really matter. Going back to Smutty Green and a smaller pencil brush this time, I'm going to pick up some of the color and place it right over top of where I put that pencil. Make sure you do connect it with the color up here. Taking my Sigma Brow Bone Highlighter in the gold color, I'm going to be tracing just underneath my eyebrows. And I'm going to use my finger just to spread that out a little bit. Then moving on to my Sigma color in Escape, I'm going to take that onto a tapered brush and apply that on top of where I just put that pencil. Now I want to blend out where those colors are meeting a little bit more, so taking my tapered brush, I'm going to just gently blend along that line. Again, on a smaller brush, I'm going to be taking my Color Revolution color in number 1, and I'm going to put that on the inner corners of my eye. Plural. I'm also going to take the color underneath and connect it with the green underneath. Taking my MAC pencil in Smoulder, I'm going to be going along my lash line rather messily, and I am going to smoke this out in just a sec. But keep it relatively close to your lash line. It can be a little bit thicker on this outside here, but once you get into the middle, make sure that it's a lot thinner on the inside portion. I'm also going to take that same pencil and go along my waterline on top and on bottom. On the smaller pencil brush that we previously used for the green color, I'm going to pick up some Blackout and just on the very tip of it, and I'm going to trace over top and smudge out that top line that we just applied with that Smoulder. Like I said, be careful when you're getting into the inner eye. You don't really want to bring that black up too high, but on the outer corner, feel free to smudge it up a little bit more. Now, since I feel so weird going so long without doing my brows, I'm going to take my Sigma Brow Expert and my little pointed brush and fill in my brows using the lightest color, Bella. And to set them into place, I'm going to be using the brow gel from that same kit. I feel like having a good and strong brow in this kind of look is really important because you have so much of the focus on your eyes. You really need something to balance it out, and brows do that for you. Moving on to lashes, I'm going to curl and I'm going to apply my Diorshow mascara. As always, false lashes are completely optional, but I really feel with like this dark smoky look, it totally adds to the whole feeling. So I'm going to be using the Barcelona lashes from Lilly Lashes. They're kind of a chunky, larger, long lash, so they are kind of fun and a little bit out there. Different than what I typically wear, but I'll pop these on and I'll be right back. So I ended up checking on a second pair of lashes, and some of you might be like, oh my god, that's way too much lash for me. But it's totally, you know, your thing. If you want to go for a really big, bold lash, why not? And especially on an occasion such as St. Patrick's Day, I feel like, why not play with what you're doing with your makeup? I mean, it's a playful kind of celebrational holiday. Why not give it something completely different than your everyday? Last year I saw a lot of girls with the eyelashes that had like the feathers off the side, and I thought that was really cool. Or really big ones like I'm wearing, or doing ones that have like confetti colors through them. I mean, why not? It just is something fun to do something different with your makeup once in a while. Might be your thing, might not be your thing, but I thought I would give it a go for this look because I've never done anything like it, so voila. I do, however, need some concealer, so I'm going to start off with my Bobbi Brown corrector, and it's in the color Light Peach, and I'm going to apply that just underneath my eyes, and I'll blend that out. After that, I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and I'm going to put a bit of that on top. And if I have any other spots on my face, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on there, and blend it out with my fingers. At this point, it's a great opportunity to take some kind of a brush like this little Sigma Precision brush that I have, and correct any spots that you've messed up in this area, or just make the line a little bit cleaner. I feel that I've made mine pretty clean, so I don't really have anything that I really need to fix, but it's good for getting up in this area and for cleaning that up. So if you need to, now's the time. Now to set my makeup, I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in just a translucent color on a stippling brush, and I'm going to take that underneath my eyes and mostly through my T-zone, like I usually do in every video. I don't really find that I need anything on my cheeks, so I tend to not really put it there. Taking my Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer on a little stippling brush, I am just going to do a tiny bit of a contour through my cheekbone, nothing too strong. The nice thing about this product is it blends out really easily, and you really don't need that much. I also like to take this underneath my collarbones because I find that I like the look of that on my collarbones. Just underneath. It gives a bit of a shadow, making them look a little bit more pronounced, I guess. Okie dokie, I'm taking my Peony Petal blush from MAC onto a blush brush, and I'll just be applying a bit of that onto my cheeks. I think that a pale pink really does complement the green, and it's not like super overwhelming, but I mean, you can play around with it. If you like a different color blush with it, go for it. It's the beauty about makeup. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing or the colors that I'm using. I mean, you can just go buck wild doing anything with it. I mean, you can take the idea of it and change the colors, or change the cheek color, the lip color. That's just the fun thing about makeup. Anyway, I'm going to take my kabuki and I'm just going to lightly blend that out. Taking my Mineralise Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, because it is the best thing since ever, I'll be using that as my highlight. And again, I always connect it up to my brow bone. And I'm going to take a tiny bit of it on my finger and just put it in my tear duct area, because I think that that'll bring it out just a tiny bit more. Also, it never hurts to add a little bit onto the tops of your collarbones, again making the top bit more pronounced and the shadowed bit more shadowed. Okay, I'm going to finish up with my Skindinavia Makeup Setting Spray. Again, I am so low on this, I really need to get some more. Oh, come on out. So this is my finished makeup look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. I know that this is going to be a little bit out of your comfort zone for a lot of you, but I really do challenge you to try different things. Try a big set of lashes or feather lashes or a dark color or a bright color. Try something new, and especially on occasions where it's playful and fun, such as St. Patrick's Day. I don't know, break out of your same old and do something fun for it. What's the harm? Don't forget, if you recreate a look of mine, I would love to see it. So send me a picture on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook, any of the above. I would love to see it. So all my links are down below. Also, don't forget that if you're not really into such a heavy, clubbing, smoky look, I also do have looks that you can modify. So the last tutorial that I posted right up here, that was a blue eye tutorial, but you can always swap that over to a green color. As well as I have a minty green color tutorial that I'll link up here that's more of a day look. It's a lot softer than this, and if you're a little bit scared to try this, maybe try a color with something like that. I hope you guys have a very safe and fun St. Patrick's Day, and I will see you so soon. Bye!